there was a rush of wind. The trees were just blowing and tilting back and forth, and the people were scurrying around and confused. The rain came.
When I was little, I had a pony, and the pony's name was Rebel. He was so stubborn and willful and independent minded. He had a mind of his own.
Down onto the ground and drenched the feet of all of the people. There was nobody, not one single person, that was free from the slushy water mixed with the snow. And it was like
Rebel had this he was gold. He was gold. He was golden colored. He was a gold pony, and he glowed. He really glowed. If you looked out your window, which I did, look out my bedroom window at night, you could see him glowing in the pasture.
And even the dirt was starting to infiltrate, and so the slush was like brown and disgusting. And then so finally there was one woman who was so fed up, and she was this tall Norwegian lady, and she had like this hat on with these Norwegian patterns, and she just like screamed. In the middle of the storm, she totally screams, and she grabs this man's umbrella and starts beating the slush. And she's beating the slush with this umbrella, and the slush isn't going anywhere. And like everybody stops and turns around and stares at her. It's like
I would sit at my window for literally hours. I couldn't sleep at night, just staring at that pony. Just staring. I would just put my chin on my hands and hold my body very still so I couldn't break the spell, and stare and stare and stare.
Finally, there was one really sweet woman who stood still. Silently, she raised one hand. She looked up at the sky and she said, "Stop." And the most amazing thing happened.
One night, as I was sitting there staring, the most amazing thing happened.
The sky just stopped, the rain stopped, and all of a sudden, everybody stopped, staring.
My pony began to lift up, all four hooves separated from the earth at the same time. He was levitating up, and suddenly he wasn't alone. There was a field of people. I have no idea where they came from. They were just in the field in these very kind of Victorian outfits, these long dresses, and they were drenched, and there was a field of people. The pony.
Well, they just turned around and they stared, and they saw this pony levitating. It was incredible. It was this pony just levitating, and the people, all Victorian and drenched, and you know, the man with his umbrella.
People, all of them just drenched. The guy with the umbrella, the lady,
and the Norwegian lady, all of them
staring at the
they
pony.
were staring at the pony. The pony was
just lifting, just
up. And it was incredible.
It was like nuts.
It was like,
and I thought,
how do this world nuts.
How? No one is ever going to believe me.
Nobody
When I tell them that,
ever going to believe
nobody
Nobody
will
will
believe
ever believe me, ever.
me. No.
No.
But I'm going to tell this story
I'm
for
going
the
to tell this
rest of
story
my life.
right, left, and center.
Right, left, and center, always and forever.
Always and forever.